Zool, motherfucker! Zool!
Who can make the sun die? Drizzle it with you. Cover it with blood and a severed head or two. The Candyman. The Candyman.
The Candyman can.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember it so you don't have to. And welcome to Nostalgia-Ween. Y'all want me to review this for a while, so okay. I guess I stayed away from this for so long because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's obvious why this movie is fun and goofy and creative, but for some reason it's become even more popular over the past 10 years or so. Though it was released in 1988, it seems to have grown even more in recent pop culture. There's been video games, amusement park attractions, toys, Spirit Halloween even gave them their own section of the store. I guess there is a lot more you can do with this idea around Halloween than, say, Killer Tomatoes. Having not seen this film in at least 20 years though, maybe it does make sense to give this movie another go and understand even further why it has maybe the strongest connection with people now than it has previously. So put on your red nose and let's journey on in. Let's take a look at the Halloween clowns. Meant to be more funny than scary. Let's take a look at Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It starts off with, well, it's a supernatural 80s comedy, so of course there's a theme song. And nothing beats the one from the Toxic Avengers toy commercial.
Toxic Crusaders, they're gross, but they still get girls.
As an ice cream truck makes what I'm sure is a totally innocent jingle.
We'll give you the stick, you give it a lick, and it'll tickle you all the way down.
It's right next to the clam bus, a potent smell but serves you well. This is Rich and Paul Terenzi, who seem to think their ice cream truck is a good way to attract women.
You said we could have all the ice cream we wanted, but you didn't say anything about parking.
What kind of girls do you think we are?
We don't fall for this unless there's a breakup or a Million Little Pieces marathon.
What am I talking about the Terenzi brothers for?
We're introduced to Mike and Debbie, played by Grant Kramer and Suzanne Snyder, who notice a strange glowing orb falling from the sky, as well as Royal Dano playing Farmer Green.
Haley's comet, and he's landed in our backyard.
Oh, nonsense. That's clearly a ghoulie, a spaced invader, or a house 2. Yeah, boy, this guy was specifically typecast.
Come on, let's go check it out.
Debbie, don't you want to finish our champagne or something?
Take it with us.
You drive better with some Paul Masson in your system.
Ah, the French.
Farmer Green discovers a circus tent, but the circus tent discovers his dog, Pooh.
Pooh Bear?
Yes, his name is Pooh Bear. How can anyone not love a film that presents this possibility? He's zapped by Killer Clown Krusty. Actually, I better watch it. That abbreviation might get me in trouble.
Hey!
I guess it doesn't sound as bad as when a cop named Dave, played by John Allen Nelson, sticks up for 2 drunks from his partner Mooney, played by John Vernon.
We had a bottle of wine.
Come on! What's the matter, Dave?
You got a thing for these little boys?
Hey, you a cop? Because you have to tell me if you are. Wait.
Open container, public intoxication, littering, disturbing the peace. These kids are history.
Next, they'll be listening to the rap! So far, everything seems to have aged well.
Instinct serve chief, correct? Path lie that way. We must travel many moons.
Did you like my one-man show of Looney Tunes Does Dances with Wolves? They discover the tent as well and journey inside.
Hurry, step right up. We've got Belinda, the Billy McWonder. Watch her binge and purge before your very eyes.
Even the cast of Reefer Madness would be like, dude, you need more sex. They enter the living room of Marvin the Martian and discover this is no ordinary circus.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Will you just calm down? There's got to be a logical explanation for this.
I'm sure this is just a Salvador Dali commercial for Energizer Lucky Rabbit's feet. With Ian McDermott's inside. One of the clowns spots them and even shoots a popcorn gun at them, but they manage to escape.
Hey, Spaulding, can you help me out? I got a rock song in my right foot.
The clowns go searching for them, trying to blend in.
Look.
Thus, we get the big twist of the movie. The town is also being invaded by rocket fire explosion from Mars. They rush to the police, who, big shock, don't buy their story.
Clowns. I get it. Another one of their stupid stunts to sell ice cream from that goddamn truck those hoodlums run around in. I told you I was just over there. Who are you gonna believe, me or this little tramp?
I feel like this character thinks he's in French Connection, but doesn't realize he's in a Jagged Edge production of The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald.
Go ahead, Dave. Make a dummy out of yourself. But you're not gonna make a dummy out of me.
Well, might we?
This guy's easily entertained.
Do you find my domestic abuse funny?
While I do wish the clowns had a little bit more of a build-up to them, I will admit, their designs are pretty great. It would have been so easy and save a lot of money to just put people in clown makeup, but they went the extra mile by creating these really cool creatures. Even the ship looks like more energy went into it than probably their money situation allowed. Everything looks low budget, but creatively low budget. Like, for the little they got, nothing looks half-assed. Even if the exposition doesn't always have the same amount of attention.
First I'm taking you home, baby.
I don't have to listen to you. You are not my boyfriend anymore, all right?
We still have sex, but that's it. Wait, what? You didn't hear that? Oh, okay. They do end up dropping Debbie off, but when they go into the woods, the circus tent is gone.
Mooney was right, huh? Well, you're not gonna get away with it this time.
Get away with what? Debbie saw it too.
Yes, she did, didn't she?
It's okay, I know for a fact she's used to wearing handcuffs. One of the clowns rides to a local bar where they don't take kindly to clowns around here.
Where'd it go?
He jump cut to the exact same location.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
Well, there's a toy product I'm surprised they never tried.
What's going on?
Dave notices a bunch of cars, though, that seem to have been abandoned and cotton candy demonized. However, Mooney thinks literally all these calls coming in about killer clowns are a joke.
The Renzi brothers have the whole town in on this? They want to play games? They're messing with the wrong guy.
I'll ignore him the same way I ignore those punks saying that sweet Gacy guy was up to no good. They continue to go to different locations, honestly just to perform some humorous vignettes that don't connect to much, but are pretty fun.
Jesus!
The alien technology of the Hair Bear Bunch strikes again! It turns out the popcorn gun they shot earlier might have some other devious abilities too. Okay, Frank, I need you to construct some popcorn that can slither along the ground while a woman showers. Who is this? Meanwhile, Dave and Mike see one of the clowns on the street.
Get him, Dave! Kill him!
Just hang on, calm down. Let me check this out.
He may have worked hard on this show. Let's wait for the second encore. Don't worry, honey. I've seen this trick before. You see, we're fake people. The clown escapes, and of course, Mooney still doesn't believe there's killer clowns out there, even when he's told by another cop.
Screw you and your college flunkies. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than a lame prank like this to get Curtis Mooney to throw in his badge.
You'll have to do something like prove I ignored several 911 calls. Now, back to handling real crimes, like taking down wine-sipping ex-wheelers.
Hey, those aren't killer clowns. Those are the Terenzi brothers.
Terenzi brothers?
I'm gonna catch up with my friends how to warn people.
Mike gets an idea seeing Rich and Paul with their ice cream truck.
Something horrible's happened. I need your help.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
There's no time to explain. There's clowns going around killing people.
Huh, maybe there was time to explain. He wants to go check on Debbie, but they say they'll only help if there's babes involved.
Does she have any roommates?
She's got 2 beautiful roommates with big boobs.
What are we waiting for?
The pervy butt cream gang will be right back. At the station, Mooney finally gets a close look at what all the calls have been about.
Whoop the goddamn to do.
I'd love to hear those words out of Rupert Thorne's mouth.
Just a few favors from the DA's office.
You're dreaming.
Whoop the goddamn to do.
The clown sprays him with water, so he tries to arrest him. Oh, I can't wait for the killer Dark Knight to interrogate him. The missing death scene from Cat in the Hat. There were so many. Dave makes his way back to the station.
Wabbitwanks.
What a great spin on the Alien franchise. But instead of kill me, he says, eat me! like to think the actor who played Dave was like, no, seriously, what are we doing? And give this actor credit, even in Killer Klowns from Outer Space, he is so dedicated, it actually does still come across as a little creepy.
Don't worry, Dave. All we want to do is kill you.
On the bright side, they throw the funniest funerals.
Ah! If you're gonna do that, you have to give me something to drink so I can do the sprinkler thing!
It looks like shooting the nose seems to work. You'd think they'd have some protection around that, but whatever. And other cops radio in.
Look, Jack, they're killing people. Officer Mooney is dead.
Hilariously and adorably.
These clowns aren't people. They're some kind of creatures, things from another planet.
Hey, calm down, buddy. Help is on the way.
And, what size straitjacket are you? The clowns turn the neighborhood into a parade of death while Debbie is attacked by clown sperm. I don't know what these are.
Hey, I'll follow your soul! I'll follow your soul! I'll follow your soul!
She fights him off, but more are waiting downstairs. That is my favorite part of the movie. She's jawbreakered. I love this film allows me to use it as a verb. And our heroes try to chase him down to an amusement park.
The park's closed. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Now here's a cop who's immediately like, I know what kind of movie this is.
What are you going to do with those pies, boys?
And please wait for me to get out my monocle before you answer. They mostly hit him, and they make their way in the haunted house with our heroes close behind.
Dave, did you get through for help?
Yeah, help is on the way.
This house only seems scary to characters in two-dimensional profiles.
Maybe to the ancient astronauts, that came to our planet centuries ago. And our idea of clowns just comes from them.
You are blowing my mind. And that my mind is listening to you and saying, that blows.
How come they're not funny?
Screw you, this bit was hilarious. They continue through Pee-wee's dream sequence, but the group gets separated. Well, we spend most of our time in DeviantArt, so this is perfect for us. One of these rooms had my Adam West Burt Ward death trap. And it looks like they literally suck the life out of the people in these cocoons, but thankfully they find the balloon with Debbie in it.
Ow! Asshole! Will you drop? I'm going back to Dave.
Just stand back, Mike.
You shot me, thanks.
Come on, it's too late!
They get her out and the clowns chase after them, but they keep shooting the noses to destroy them. Wait, so are we in the haunted house or the spaceship? How's this work again? Run like Trump after one debate with Harris!
Another door!
Come on, Mike!
Another door!
Wait, let me guess. The New England Patriots?
Another door!
Oh, that does make more sense, yeah.
Come on, let's move!
Wait, I swear I saw that one in Earth Scared Stupid.
Rich and Paul drive in with the ice cream truck. Yes, they have their own B-plot we'll never see. And they convince the clowns that the speaker is their god.
I am the great and powerful JoJo. I command you to stop.
He does have about as wide a range of expressions as we do. I buy it.
However, the true giant clown of the ship arrives. Ronaldsaurus Rex destroys Rich and Paul in the ice cream machine. Aw, and I was just starting to really not like them. And Dave decides to sacrifice himself, being turned into a G.I. Joe. Ain't that the thing from the end of Tron? Dave manages to kill the clown as everybody escapes, but the ship blows up. However, he gets out in the clown car and... Wait, what? But I saw you guys get blown up in the ice cream truck.
But I saw you guys get blown up in the ice cream truck.
Oh, that. Well, we hid in the freezer with the ice cream.
Yeah.
Lame.
Do you think it's over?
Yeah, sure.
Ha! Take the remains of Christopher Titus's character in the beginning. I'm not just saying that because I noticed him too late. The joke is amazing and a great one to end on. And that was Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I think it gives you exactly what you're expecting. It's ridiculous and over the top, but I can see why people still talk about it. Compare it to some low-budget horror films that come out now, and you see with a lot of them, there just isn't the same amount of creativity or passion. They They usually find a funny gimmick, make good promotional material behind it, but half the time the movie feels like the last thing they put the money or effort into. And even when they do have the passion a lot of the time, they have to resort to CG effects that don't really look like they're there or feel as impressive. This film, for all its cheapness, really does look like they not only put a lot of hard work into it, but also had fun making it. Everything from the performances to the set design, and especially the clowns themselves, look like they had a blast scrounging together whatever they could find and making the most of it. You can say a lot about this movie, but you can't say it isn't creatively passionate. It's dumb, moronic, and doesn't make a lick of sense, but it manages to be all of that in the most entertaining way. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and Nostalgia-Ween has just begun! I'm candy corn!
We'll give you the stick.